Hey there, I'm Benjamin from Loves Data and welcome to my Insiders Update. Today I'm going to cover a whole bunch of updates Google has announced for Google Analytics, Google Ads and Google Search Console. There are now opportunities to connect more of Google's platforms together, and I'm also going to talk about what I've been working on, including my updated Google Ads Fundamentals course. Okay, let's jump into my Insiders Update. First up, let's talk about updates to Google Analytics. The Google Analytics team has just released data import for GA4, Google Analytics 4 properties. This means you can now extend the data in your GA4 reports by uploading additional information based on user ID, client ID, products, and marketing campaigns. For example, if you have membership levels for your customers, then you could upload people's membership levels into Google Analytics. Let's take a quick look at the new data import feature in Google Analytics. I've already logged into Google Analytics and I'm in the admin area for my GA4 property. We can see in the center there is a new data import feature. Let's select this. And we can create a new data source for our import. We can see there are options to import extra information for products, user ID, and client ID. I'm not currently seeing the option to import cost data for third-party advertising campaigns. However, this is listed as an option on the Google Analytics Help Center, so this option is likely to be rolling out soon. You'll need to correctly format the extra information you want to upload into a CSV, and then upload it into Google Analytics. From there, you'll need to map the information you're uploading to the available fields in Google Analytics. For this example, I select the product ID as the key, and then choose where the additional information will be imported. Apart from importing data, you'll also find new metrics and dimensions for your Google Ads campaigns in GA4. This means you can now combine Google Analytics metrics like users and revenue with Google Ads metrics including cost, clicks, impressions, and more. Let's head back to Google Analytics to take a look. To find the new Google Ads metrics and dimensions, let's navigate to Analysis and then Analysis Hub. And let's create a new report. We can then click on the plus sign next to Dimensions to find the Google Ads dimensions. And we can search for Google Ads to see them all listed. You can use the checkbox to enable the dimensions you want to use in your report. And to use the Google Ads metrics, click the plus sign next to Metrics. You can then enable the metrics you'd like to use. Another feature that has been added to GA4 is the ability to create user-scoped custom dimensions. You can find this option by selecting Custom Definitions. This section was previously called User Properties, but has been updated to reflect the latest changes. If you'd like me to create videos covering any of these updates, like data import, then please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, next up are updates to Google Ads. The attribution reports in Google Ads now include touch points from YouTube ads and display ads. This means if you're running search, video, and display campaigns, you can now see if and how people engage with the different types of ads you're running. And there's a new ad extension available that lets you include a lead form with your ad. Let's head to Google Ads to take a look. To find the lead form extension, we need to select Ads and Extensions. Then choose Extensions and choose Lead Form Extension. You'll need to enter details for the form, including the questions you want to ask people who open the form. You also need to enter a message that people see after they've completed the form. And choose the call to action you want to include with your ad. You will probably also want to configure the webhook integration so that new leads are automatically added to your email platform or CRM. If you don't, then you'll need to remember to log in and download any leads from your account. Apart from the new lead form ad extension and updates to the attribution reports, you'll now find responsive search ads are the default option when creating new ads in your search campaigns. So if you want to create a standard text ad, you'll need to create a responsive ad and then select the option that says switch back to text ads. Google has also announced updates to the Google Partners program for agencies managing Google Ads campaigns. There are a number of changes, but the main thing is that the minimum managed ad spend is being kept the same. You can find all of the details in the Google Ads Help Center. I've included a link to this article in the description below this video. And Google Search Console now lets you associate your website with additional platforms. These include Google Analytics, Google Ads, YouTube, and more. This makes it easier to connect platforms, and I'm guessing we're likely to see new reporting options become available in the future. Apart from Google's updates, I've been busy updating my courses. This includes my Google Ads Fundamentals course, which I've just finished updating to cover recent changes to Google Ads. So if you are ready to learn more about Google Ads, then please take a moment to check out my updated course. You can find a link in the description below this video. I've also included a bunch of links for the Google updates we've covered. That's all for now, and as always, if you found this video helpful, then please like it so I know to make more videos like this. See you next time.